defense that Eleanor Roosevelt played on us was tremendous. We beat them in our Christmas tournament by 19 points, and Nick Griffin and Justin Whitmer each had like really big games. And tonight, Nick had only got off 4 shots, and Justin only got off 4 shots. So yeah, I really handed over to Brendan O'Connell and Eleanor Roosevelt team. That's the best defense we've seen all year, and they did an unbelievable job. And then talking about our team, first I want to start out saying it's just you don't want to we lost Spencer Dad. He graduated in 2010. He was teammates of JJ, Garland, and Nick, and Luke. All the kids know him from my basketball camp. And it was devastating to us. Anytime you lose a young person at that stage of their life in a tragic accident was unbelievable. But all the things you see with the shirts, the who dat and the we dat and the stuff and the sayings, it was all kid generated. All right, and you don't have to report this stuff. I know it's not the main story, but my team, that's kind of kids they were. It was all kid generated. They designed those shirts. They came up with those shirts. They have all the sayings. They were fighting for Spencer all year. Just I'm just so proud of them that way. I know Spencer was looking down on us. A couple comments about the game. I thought our defense was great. It's been great all year. We've held teams at 47 points a game. Roosevelt's such an athletic team, and I thought our offense really wasn't working tonight. But in a game like that, the defense that we played, I thought was just tremendous. Garland's bad on a bad elbow. JJ's had a pulled groin for last month. This is the toughest kid in America, JJF. He is just unbelievable, and he has a knack of knocking the big shots in and big foul shots. And I'm just really proud of this team. So if you have any questions for me or the players, go right ahead.
JJ, 4 biggest free throws of your life. What are you thinking when you step up to the line?
I just got to hit him. If you want to win, I had to hit him.
Was the pressure on?
No pressure.
No pressure?
Why did you say no pressure? I mean, you got to look up the score and the clock and know what's going on.
It's just a free throw. Just go up there and shoot it.
When you're 5'4" and you're challenging a 6'9" guy, shooting foul shots is not a really big deal. His whole life as a ball player, he's never looked at the fact that he's 5'4". So there's one thing that pressure's not going to bother. That's the one guy on our team. I can honestly say nothing really bothers him. He can make a mistake, and he's just fearless. He's fearless, and I'm glad I have him for another year, because he's going to make a great college point guard.
Dan, you said I think in your comment to us earlier in the year, this was your best team. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Well, I thought it was,
I love your teams.
Yes, and we beat Roosevelt 11 years ago, and a really comparable team. But these kids they really share the ball well, and we had 4 main scores in double figures, and Luke stepped up tonight, made some big baskets for us. But you know what, Tom? One of the big things is with basketball, and you see in the paper every day, we got great material from the Wizards. And we got great material from Maryland this year. With some of the problems with Terrell and with the Wizards. We have no issues. We have no issues. So they like playing with each other. They make the extra pass. Nick Griffin, had 40 points one game. He had 2 tonight. You don't see any long faces. You don't see that. JJ's had 14 assists and 3 points in a game. And he's had 20 points. Garland's had 25 points. He's had 6 points. So it's really a true team. And obviously they're talented, but you need talented kids to be able to put the team ahead of their own personal goals. And I've been coaching 26 years as a head coach. That always doesn't happen. That's why I knew we had the talent, but more importantly, we had the intangibles of great chemistry.
Garland, you fouled out Thursday. You were in foul trouble again today. You seem frustrated at times, but how did you block that out and focus on the mission at hand?
Just through the help of my teammates and the coach and staff keep me in the game, knowing that I can still go back in the game and make a difference in the game, that my teammates will rally together and get the W.
All 3 of you guys, I've talked to you throughout the year, and this is always what you guys say is your goal. Talk to me about what the state championship means to you.
I mean, it feels great because the community really rallied behind us this year, and we just really wanted to get back to where we were last year and just capitalize on some of the mistakes that we made last year and just bring it home this year.
JJ?
mean, feels real good. You know, we had one goal this whole season, and we kind of stuck to our goal and stuck together and fought through all the tough things that we had this season.
From the day we lost last year, this is what we were eyeing, and now that we finally got it, it's incredible. It was all for Spencer.
Luke, you've been a starter on this team all year long. It seemed like today was one of your bigger games of the year. Talk about just stepping up in the pivotal point of the season.
Well, my teammates came to me before the game. They said, "We need you out there." Roosevelt's a good team, big athletic team, love to rebound, and my teammates helped me out. Whenever I was down, they picked me up. I knew I needed to step up and did the best I could.
Any other questions?
Thank you, good.
Okay, all right.
Capital Hoops here with JJ Epps. JJ, I think it was about a month ago, and we were talking. I asked you, I said, what are your personal goals and what are your team goals this year? You remember the answer to the state championship.
Yeah.
I mean, how does it feel? You know, you had no personal goals at all team goals. I mean, you were the man tonight. You guys were trailing, stepped up to the free throw line, no pressure, drained 4 of them. I mean, just talk about the perseverance you had.
I mean, when I did play my heart out, man. Every game, I try to give 110%, you know. And we had one goal, was just to win the state championship as a team. I mean, that goal is complete now. We can put it on our belt.
What's next? I mean, what's next for you? You want a state chip? I mean, still hungry to come back next year?
Yeah, trying to come back next year and win another one.
Defend that championship?
Yes.
All right. Thanks, JJ. Capital Hoops here with Garland Owen. Garland, back in November, you were Capital Hoops Player of the Month. We've been seeing a lot from you over the last couple of years. Huge year for you, huge postseason run. I mean, just talk about how it feels to be, you know, one of 14 guys out of every 4A school, every 4A player to say that you're a champion.
It feels amazing because we just stuck together as a team, and we didn't take our eye off the goal at hand, and that was to win the state championship, and it just meant a lot to us to bring it back to this community for the loss of Spencer and the loss of those 3 kids on that one night. But this really means a lot for us to bring it back to Magruder.
Thanks, Garland.
Shout out to Capital Hoops.
What were you guys doing to celebrate in the locker room?
We were just jumping around, going crazy. It's tremendous. It feels great.
How come you were the last one coming off?
I don't know, just to soak it in, like let it all soak in, just to look around at all the fans that came out and supported.
You know, with JJ's banged up leg,
Yeah.
he got ahead of you. I mean, did you see him? Did that motivate you to get in a little quicker?
Yeah. I saw my teammates sprinting there. I noticed I was the last one. I had to get in there real quick before they shut the door.
All right.
It's bottled inside, but it'll come out sooner or later.
Let's soak in sooner or later.
Yeah.
All right, tell me what's school gonna be like tomorrow?
It's gonna be crazy. Sunday.
Monday?
I mean, Monday, yeah.
Yeah, I guess Monday.
Yeah.
Y'all think if it go?
Yeah.
Party in the parking lot.
Yeah.
All right, man. I appreciate it.